A tribe of followers are the people who like your Facebook comments, read your blog, or could even be your students. Anyone who is the audience. So, how can you be a leader that engages your tribe in a meaningful conversation? Take this little quiz and think about what the answers are. There'll be a slide with the answers at the end. Should you respond to every comment? Should you defend yourself at all times? Should you be controversial and in people's faces with comments? And should you monitor what people are saying about you? When thinking about the various comments you get on Facebook, Twitter, or your blog, you don't need to answer every comment. You want to seem like you are engaged in the conversation, but not necessarily controlling it. So comment back to show your presence, but not too often that you are spamming people with too much information. Be civil in your conversations as well. Make sure that you're always being polite and not passive aggressive or anything like that. Acknowledge other points of view and thank them for their time. Maybe it would be a good idea if you're using social media to make a comments policy, especially with your students. Let them know what the rules are beforehand so that they can engage in an acceptable way. Also, for every one thing you want other people to do for you on social media, you should try to give back 20 things. That way you are seen as contributing to the community and not just taking everything away. Monitor your brand, which is yourself in this case, because you are a teacher. This way, you know of any problems. The only way to do this is to participate in things like Facebook or Twitter. This way you can have a handle on things. Also, think about rectifying any bad comments. If someone is angry with you, think about how you could solve the problem and fix it right away. This is to your benefit. Think of the following situation. A student is angry with you and makes a negative comment. Other students then join it. Soon you're being trash talked about by a large group. Could you have stopped this earlier if you were friends with your student, or at least a little bit more involved? Your reputation is on the line here, and you need to be aware of what is going on. Finally, there are just mean people out there who go around trolling for fights. Ignore them and don't get into a public fight on the web. It'll only make you look bad. So, how would you engage your tribe? Well, you don't want to respond to every comment, you don't want to be overly defensive, and you don't need to be controversial. The only thing that you should think about is monitoring what people are saying.